Are you starting to see those views but are struggling to get the subscribers? This video is for you. And if you're not even getting the views, by the way, watch this video because this video is going to teach you how to make more engaging videos, which will help on that. But today we're going to focus on call to actions. So this is when you ask people to do something. So maybe that's liking, commenting, subscribing, maybe that's joining your programs, downloading your freebie. Let's talk about it. So the one thing that YouTube absolutely loves right now is engagement. YouTube is actually more focused on how people engage with your content rather than your number of subscribers. That being said, your number of subscribers does reflect your call to actions. So for example, this is people liking your videos, commenting on your videos, subscribing to your channel, because even people clicking the subscribe button is them engaging with your content. This also means the watch hours as well, because YouTube will love to know that you are keeping people on their platform. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about cards. So cards appear during your video. You can go into your settings and add cards, and this means you'll get the little thing up here where people can click to watch another video. So one way that you can add this is at the start of this class, I said, if you are struggling to get engaging videos, no I didn't, I said, if you are struggling to get viewers, watch this video here. I'm pointing towards the top. I could put a picture of my video here anyway, but also it's going up to the card. So that I could put a card, because if someone is struggling to get views on their channel, they're not necessarily going to want to watch this one, because this is kind of when you have the views, but you're struggling with the engagement. So you're sending them to the correct place to go. So that's one way that you can use cards. If you are a yoga or fitness channel, this can be a little bit difficult because once somebody's in the class, they're not necessarily going to want to click off the class, are they, to go and do another class, right? But one way that I do this is I will say, if you were struggling in this transition, so for example, I've got a video on how to step into a lunge from a downward facing dog, which a lot of people struggle with. I will mention that in my video and say, by the way, I have a video explaining exactly how to step into low lunge from a downward facing dog. Click on it here and save it for later. And that way they can click on it, it can come up in a different view, or they can at least save it and go back to the video, right? But I will also say, and I will link it in the description below if you want to watch it after. So then obviously you have to make sure that you do put it in the description as well, because you then don't want people searching for it and not being able to find it. So there's always ways that you can add in these little elements to keep people engaging with your channel. And this doesn't have to be just videos as well. You can actually link to playlists. So if you have a particular playlist, like for example, say we'll do the yoga example again. If you loved this class and are looking for longer ones, don't forget to check out this playlist of almost 60-minute classes. And then they'll click on that, they'll find the 60-minute classes, they'll probably save some for later, or they'll come back to it, right? So the next thing is end screens. You really should be using your end screens. This is where YouTube will tell your viewer where to go next. So you can put in here anything you want. You can put a video, you could put a playlist, and you want it to relate to whatever it is they've just watched. So say, as an example, I tend to do my morning and evening yoga classes on Lakura Yoga, right? You'll know that if you've been watching me. So every Sunday when I upload my morning class, I will then have the call to action, the end screen, linking to the bedtime class. And I always say, if you love this morning class, don't forget to do the evening one tonight, because even if it comes up and they're not going to watch it then and there, they know it's there. They know that they want to do that night. They can click on it, they can save it. It's gonna get stuck in their mind, right? They're gonna know that there's an evening class to go with that morning class, and they're more likely to do it rather than just another random yoga class. Another great way to do this with yoga and fitness as well is to add in some talking videos. So as an example, I have actually done this in one of my videos. I'll link it here. I've done this in one of my videos, I've given you some examples on how to do this. But basically you could have, say, a talk of how to get the best night's sleep, and then that talk at the end of it, the end screen links to a meditation to help you get to sleep, and then they're more likely to click on it, right? But you could just keep linking these different things so that people go from one video to the next, to the next, to the next, so that they're constantly watching your stuff. And if you don't know what to put, that's fine. Still have an end screen, because you can also do best for viewer in there, or recommended. So you can go through and put in whatever video you want, or you can just let YouTube sort it out for you. Another great thing about the end screen is it also can come up with your subscribe button as well. So you can have it I tend to have my picture come up as well on my yoga channel and a video. So if you have your like profile picture coming up, that's your subscribe button. So you could also ask people to subscribe at the end of your class if they haven't already done it. And this works really well for yoga and fitness classes, because normally when someone's in the workout or in the yoga class, they're not necessarily going to stop, come up, subscribe to your channel and go back to the class, right? So you need to ask them before and after to subscribe. But we'll talk about subscribing in a second. Let's first talk about strategic ways to get your audience engaged. As we spoke about, YouTube likes it when people like your stuff and they comment on your stuff and they subscribe to your stuff and they watch. Hopefully we've already got the watching, especially if you've watched my previous videos. Now, when you ask them to like, comment and subscribe, don't say it like that. Do not say, please like, comment and subscribe to my channel, because already you're giving them 3 options, which if someone's new to YouTube, first off, they're probably not going to even know how to do all those 3. And it's overwhelming. So you need to say it in a way that really helps them get engaged. So one thing that I've loved, and I saw a YouTuber do this and I've been doing it ever since because it's worked amazingly, is I will say something like, I don't know, I'll say something and then I'll say, if you agree with me, hit the like button down below. Okay, because you're getting that interaction. You're not just telling them to like, you're telling them to like for a reason. So I could say something like, if you're under 1,000 followers, like this video and let me know. Let's see how many small YouTubers there actually are, especially if your audience is people who are under 1,000 subscribers, because that's the kind of audience you want anyway. So if somebody is over 1,000 subscribers, you don't really want them watching your channel anyway if you are trying to help people to get to 1,000 subscribers, right? So that's just a really great way to get people to engage. Another thing is, I've said this plenty of times in my videos, I've given some information and I've said like, let me know if you do this. Let me know in the comments down below. And again, it's given them a reason to comment something. So when you just say like, comment and subscribe, like what are they commenting? It doesn't really make sense, right? So you need to give them something to actually comment. One yoga video that I absolutely love, actually, she asked everybody to comment their favorite quote. And I tell you what, that yoga video has got so many comments and also so many different quotes. And because they're beautiful quotes, everybody's commenting on other people's quotes, improving the engagement even more. So it's just a really great thing to do. So if you can think of a way to get people engaging with you, commenting on your stuff, but also getting people to engage with each other, that's really going to boost engagement on your channel as a whole. And the great thing is that once people are engaging with you, they're more than likely going to stick around because you've piqued their interest. They've watched your videos, they're commenting, they're engaging. Once they engage with you, YouTube is going to start showing them more of your stuff. So when they log back into YouTube again and they've got their homepage come up, if you've released a new video, your video is going to pop up there because YouTube knows that that viewer engages with you. And once that viewer engages with you, it's going to take that viewer, take people like them, and show your video to more people like them, which is again why this like this video, if you are under 1,000 subscribers, it's a really good thing because you're getting your audience to like that, and then YouTube's going to push this video out to more people like them. So the last thing I want to mention here is, now you've got your people engaging, you really want to get them into your email list and into your business, right? So we want to get them to download your freebie. So again, you do this in a really strategic way. So as an example, in my yoga classes, I tend to say, if you're struggling with hamstring flexibility, don't forget to check out my 5-day free challenge down below. And then I'll give some positive, because you're going to see a major difference in your hamstrings after that challenge, or give them some incentive and some reason of why they need to do it right now. It's a really great way to get them from YouTube to your email list, because on your email list is where you're going to keep nurturing them, and that's where you're going to start selling. And at the end of the day, you're doing this for a business, right? You want to make this into a business. You want to help people, but you also need to make an income for your help. So I hope this has been really helpful. Again, I would love to know what your biggest takeaway is. See what I'm doing? Let me know what your biggest takeaway is in the comment section down below. What is something that you've not been doing that you are now going to start implementing and seeing that difference? And if you've watched this entire playlist up till now, where we've spoke about chapters, about engaging videos, about making your home screen amazing, and now obviously how to add the call to action, the next step is to know your analytics. So make sure that you watch this video next, where I'm going to be showing you the analytics that you need to keep an eye on to grow your YouTube channel and grow your business.